Everyone watching this is Noob to Pro on Pokemon Unite, episode 9. We're starting off here with Bulbasaur in the top lane. We're going to be playing a mixture of different Pokemon in this episode, starting in Great Class 2. Open by the end of the episode, we're going to hit Expert Class 5 and get that rank up. This is going to be our first long-form video. This is going to be about a 50-minute long video. It's not going to be commentary for the whole thing. I will commentate these first couple of episodes, and then we'll just drop in for some analysis throughout the game. Just trying to keep things a little fresh, a little different. I'm mixing it up from Zeraora. I usually play Zeraora in the middle. Almost hit that Razor Leaf. If he would have just gone to the little bit up a little bit, I would have hit that Razor Leaf and would have got that kill. Yeah, we're mixing it up from Zeraora. We hit the Razor Leaf there and got that first kill of the game. We're going to be backing up a little bit with the Bulbasaur. Usually I do play Zeraora in the jungle, but I like to mix things up. Play some defensive, play some attacking Pokemon, and then play the Zeraora jungle as well. We should have this Swaplu dead to rights, and we do. So the plan with Bulbasaur and eventually Venusaur is to play this top lane, play a little bit more defensive than I usually do on my Zeraora, but collect those points. My cat's going wild in the background. Apologize if you hear that. So we do level up to Ivysaur. I probably should have gone a Sludge Bomb right there, but I ended up hitting Giga Drain by accident. If you guys enjoy more classic Pokemon content, I do have a Pokemon Yellow Legacy playthrough that is live. We just hit the second gym badge on that playthrough. I did start commentary on that as well. So if you guys want some more of the retro Pokemon, that Yellow Legacy playthrough is there. Swablu coming in clutch for that save against the Pikachu. I nodded to back up because Absol is here. That should have backed up a whole lot faster. I did see Absol coming in, but I thought I could get that Paloswine kill. I had no support from my teammates. Wigglytuff was just distracted. I'm not sure what they were doing. If you enjoy this longer video or the analysis, please let me know in the comments. I'm not sure if I'm going to be sticking with the longer videos or if I'm just going to be doing the regular 20-30 minute videos. Hit the Paloswine kill. And then Wigglytuff got the double on Absol, but I'm going to hunt down this Pikachu with Venusaur, getting that Petal Dance in. Petal Dance is such a great move. Giga Drain is not the best. I accidentally hit Giga Drain. I probably should have got Sludge Bomb, but at least we got Petal Dance and got one of the right moves. Our second game, we're going to be switching it up even more. We're going to be playing Slowbro, so defensive. We're going to be supporting our teammates. When I'm Slowbro, I do like to let my teammate on the top lane get as much of the experience as possible. Just try and level them up. Incredible Petal Dance there. We got both. We were letting that Regieleki in, saving our 30 points, and then me and Absol are going to be pushing up this top lane. And I'm going to be banking those 30 points right here. The third game, we're going to be playing Alolan Ninetales, so 3 games, 3 different Pokemon. And then fourth game, we're going to Pikachu. I did make a mistake with Pikachu that I'll drop in and let you guys know exactly what I did. And then game 5, the final game, we're going to be running it back with Venusaur. So a good mixture of different Pokemon. Pikachu hit me with the Thunderbolt on the Thunder, but his teleport went the wrong way. Straight into the grasp of my Petal Dance. I tried to stop that Absol from getting the points there, but my Unite move was just a little off the mark. I do end up cleaning up that kill, getting these points, and then we're going to be pushing into top lane. I'm going to be mixing it up even more with another game. We're going to have Civilization 7 on this channel as well. That is going to be a brand new live commentary. So these games on Pokemon Unite and on Pokemon Legacy Yellow, we do commentary after the fact. But we're going to be doing a live commentary, Civilization 7, running on my MacBook Air, so it's probably not going to be the absolute greatest quality in the world, but we got to run with what we have. Hit the Power Swine there. I'm not sure why I went after the Baltoy. I should have got this Power Swine absolutely dead to rights, but I targeted the Baltoy for whatever reason. Now the Absol is going to be really strong, so I need to back up here. If Wigglytuff is going to come in for the save, and our Absol jungle thankfully rotated it over earlier than they did last time. Pikachu, I'm not sure what the Pikachu is doing on the other team there. I'm going to get taken out, but thankfully our team got the Regieleki, so I played my role in that. I obviously didn't want to die. I didn't have too much energy, thankfully, but I was able to distract the enemy team and let us secure the Regieleki. Our Absol's on a 2-kill streak, and we're going to be pushing back out into the top. I'm going to leave the commentary here with just 3 minutes left on this game. I'm going to be dropping back into the different games with the key points and some analysis as well. If you guys enjoyed this short commentary or the long form video, or if you think I should just go back to my 15-20 minute videos or do full commentary, please let me know your thoughts, opinions in the comments. I try to get the Unite move there, and there was absolutely no one on the enemy team around. This Pikachu should be an easy kill now with the Unite move going down. The whole team got the assist as we're all gang up on this Regirock on bottom. I'm not entirely sure what this Absol was doing, but well, I know it's a Gardevoir that we take out. Their team is pushing one at a time, and our whole team is down here. We're gonna clean up those kills. I ended up getting the kill on the Garchomp there. If you guys like this short commentary, long video, or if you think I should go back to our roots with the shorter videos and the full commentary, please let me know. Please leave a like on the video. It really helps the channel out, helps me grow. I have only been getting a couple of views on these, but we're gonna keep it pushing and continue our Pokemon Unite Noob to Pro series. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will drop back in with some key points in the later games. Just dropping in with some analysis here. I made a mistake with that Slowpoke. Should have backed up in that lane. That Wigglytuff and the Bulbasaur were pushing. I had the Citrus Berry there that I should have backed up and tried to get. The Wigglytuff got 19 points on that top lane. I'm not sure where my support is on the top lane, but that play was a mistake. I absolutely should have backed up, healed, tried to preserve my life on the top lane. But that is a mistake that I made. Hopefully we can learn from that next time. Thankfully we get in the Scold, we get in the evolution on the Slowbro. Now I'm just going to try and defend our goal. The Absol here does so much damage, but I'm close to our goal, and I got that slack off as well to generate some health. I played this one a whole lot better than the first one. Was able to preserve my life, wait for the support, and got the kill with the Scold before our teammate came over there for the assist. And I'm pushing up on this Wigglytuff as well. If our teammate was still over here, we probably could have cleaned up that kill. But we were able to learn from our mistake earlier on in the game. And with just 17 seconds of the game left, I completely missed my scold there. I'm not sure what I was doing, but this is going to be a close game. So we're going to find out how close it is in the next couple of seconds. I was able to hit my amnesia, but the Sylveon is on low health. And just 1 second left. Time is up. How close was this game? They were able to pull some points back at the end. See, we took quite a commanding lead in the middle of the game, 512 to 499. I was able to get just 2 kills, but 10 assists, 59 points. I was probably carried with by the rest of my team there. But we're gonna rank up to Grade Class 2. We were so close to getting that performance. But we're gonna drop into the third game with Alola Ninetales. Hopefully we can have a better game than that last Slowbro game. I will drop back in with some more commentary later on in the game. Dropping in here to show that I made a mistake with the overextend here. I had no support on the top lane. I should not have overextended, lost my life, and lost 12 energy. Not sure what the Wigglytuff was doing, if they were healing, but that was my mistake with the overextend. I shouldn't have pushed up that far, but we're going to be straight back in it with the Alola Ninetales. Trying to defend our Wigglytuff. We should be able to get this kill right here on the Pikachu. We messed up with the move, but we're able to clean up this Scorbunny or the Raboot there instead of the Pikachu. So at least we avenged one of the kills. I just wanted to drop in and let you guys know about the mistake I made. Probably should have used Blizzard here and not Aurora Veil. I prefer Blizzard as a move, especially for that the blocking effect. Once again, I'm misfiring on my Orb Veil for whatever reason. but I will drop back in the next couple of minutes with some more analysis of the gameplay as I clean out that picture. That was a mistake by them. I'm not sure why the Pikachu was challenging the Regieleki on such low health. So that game is at its conclusion. It was not the best performance from me with the Alola Ninetales. Somehow I managed to scrape my way to MVP. I'm not sure how. Ended up with 11 kills, 9 assists, and 99 points banked, but that was probably one of the worst games I've had as Alola Ninetales. But we are going to get that great Class 1 rank up, and we're going to be going into the next game as Pikachu. This is where I made a mistake. Instead of picking Electro Web, I ended up picking Thunder. Electro Web is such a better move on Pikachu. Oh, no, not Electro Web. We got Electro Web on this one, but we ended up picking the wrong rerun. That second upgrade. Cramorant probably not being the best teammate here, taking that experience from me as the Pikachu. Cramorant is supposed to be the supporter, but he was taking the experience over here. I end up leveling up with the Thundershock though, and we're going to be pushing this top lane. Me and Cramorant, we got the Dwebble here. That was a great move by the Dwebble, but I managed to snag him in the Electro Web. I just wish Cramorant would have pushed up a little bit more and we could have confirmed that kill. But we're going to be dropping back in with some more Pikachu analysis later on in the game. There was a great Electro Web potion there, allowed me some time to heal. Cramorant, if you just turn around, we could have once again got this other kill. So our teammate's not having the best performance. He's a higher rank than me as a supporter, and he's going to steal one of the citrus berries that I could have used. Once again, not pushing when I threw down the Electro Web. But sometimes our teammates are good, sometimes I play good, sometimes we're just not on the same page, and that's what happens. See here, I should have got the Electro Ball and not the Thunder, and that was one of the mistakes I made as Pikachu. But we'll drop back in later on in this gameplay with a little bit more commentary and some insight. we did have a bit of a shaky end to our run as Pikachu there, but we are able to get quite a convincing victory, 834 to 413, just narrowly missed out on the MVP, 9 kills, 9 assists. The God of War had a great performance with the same amount of points. If we probably wouldn't have died so much at the end there, we may have been able to pick up the MVP for that game. But it was a mixed bag as Pikachu. We had some good plays and some improvements that we need to make on the top lane when playing Pikachu. So we're going to be jumping into our next game here shortly. We're going to be running things back with the Venusaur, trying to get that rank up. We got that performance bonus as well. Here we go, the Venusaur, mixing it up again, trying to stay away from our main Zero Aura. I'll be dropping back in throughout this game with some commentary as well. This is one of the best highlights of the game here. We just picked up the Rayquaza. I noticed them pushing on the bottom lane. I'm going to clean up the Blissey and we're going to continue down this lane. Our Mr. Mime and Blissey is doing some damage over here, but I did notice the Lucario pushing up. I'm going to hit that Petal Dance. His teleport did not go the way that he intended. And I'm going to continue pushing up to the center lane, dealing some more damage on that Blissey straight off spawn, and we're going to get that third kill in a row. It looks like they're just going to be pushing one-on-one. I'm gonna get the assist, and our team's just gonna slam dunk even more points, adding a bit of insult to injury. With just 30 seconds of the game left, they've only taken down one of our towers. It's gonna be an absolute blowout. I'm gonna throw down the sludge bomb, and I'm gonna hit our unite move. The pedal dance probably could have cleaned up that kill a little better if we had another support. Our Blissey just a little bit slow on the rotate over. But it's fine. This is such a convincing victory with just 10 seconds to go. I'm just trying to play my life here and help Blissey play her life. Almost got taken out. Thankfully, I was able to back out. If that game went on a little bit longer, we probably would have got taken out there. But this is going to be a blowout victory. 710 to 195. Green with the MVP, just barely. I almost got the MVP with 9 kills, 8 assists. But that doesn't matter as long as the team got the victory that we did. I'm not too fussed about getting an MVP award. But let's see if our goal of ranking up has been completed. We're gonna end the game here. And here we go, Expert Class 5. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you do have any tips or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Hit a like on this video. Pokemon Yellow Legacy is right there. That is my classic playthrough of the Pokemon Yellow series. So if you prefer retro Pokemon games, please check that out. Once again, thanks for watching. This has been Scott Venom, and I'll see you guys in the next video.